Heartbreak Hotline. Gabby Petito. A call for awareness.
Hey, hello, girl. Yes, I'm going to discuss the Gabby Petito's documentary that I saw on Netflix today and the story itself. Yes, because that was heartbreak. Yeah. All right, girl. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? When I tell y'all that something did not want me to talk to y'all about this right here, TikTok done kicked me off by 3 times, but let's get started, okay? I don't know if y'all remember this story, but I am such a fan of investigations and things like that. So when it came out, right, I was there, just glued to it, right? Just watching the story. And then, we found out about her, right? Well, I was sitting here and I had to redo my braids because I self braid. So I'm sitting here, let me go ahead and, so, I do as I usually do. And I go and I sit in front of the TV and turn on my Netflix and start, I'm going to watch. Well, I turned on Netflix and I saw the documentary and I was like, ooh, let me get into it. The documentary completely opened my eyes to the entire situation. Because once everything had been found out about what had happened with her, I kind of just let it go. But the documentary went behind the scenes so we know what was really going on. And the thing about it is that she was suffering in silence. Now, I want you all to let that sink in. A lot of not only girls, men too, suffer in silence. You go through things and you don't talk about it. She had confidence, right? And towards the end, she had called her ex-boyfriend and told her ex-boyfriend, I'm not happy. She was trying to get out. And she had told her ex-boyfriend she had made a plan. Let that sink in. When she was in the motel, when he had left her, she had called up her ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend on the documentary, y'all go watch it. Okay? Because it wakes us up to things that appear one way, but in reality, they are completely different. And so I wanted to touch on this because I'm a mother of boys and girls. And one thing I talk to them about is things like this. But I have to say, you can't control anybody. You can only plant the seeds and hope they grow. And I can say that she was trying to leave. Okay? So let's get into this. Alrighty, let's get started. I remember the story of Gabby Petito. I was watching the story unfold in real time. The story has recently been added to Netflix suggestion. While I was doing my hair, I said, well, let me go ahead and watch it. However, as I watched the story unfold, I realized I was watching it from a parent's perspective. Gabby was someone's daughter. She was a young girl who decided to follow her dreams. She worked jobs, saved money, and bought herself a van. She did the van. She redecorated it so it can be one that she traveled. This girl would work 50 hours a week, okay, to plan her life. Her parents said she liked to draw. She had talent. You understand? She was following her dreams. And what do we always talk about on my channel? For those who follow me, I always talk about talented people. It was in her. She was like, I got to get out there. And I can see why. She was a joyful young girl. Okay? She was a joyful young girl. And it was there to be seen in her videos. And seeing behind the scenes, you could kind of see that she had different emotions that she experienced, like us all. But she always found that inner peace to keep that joy. But as I started to watch the documentary unfold and get the real story, you knew that there was some tension between them because that light would go off and it would go on. Okay? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of how you feel when you're in the presence of certain people. That's your body trying to tell you something. Okay? So this video is a video about awareness. What to look for. Okay. One moment. Gabrielle Venora Petito, born March 19, 1999. She was raised in Blue Point, New York, and she had 6 younger siblings and half-siblings. Gabby graduated from Blue Point High School in 2017. Gary's parents said that she liked to draw from a very young age. Her father spoke in the documentary, said how she would go and take all her papers and scatter them over the counter and draw. She loved drawing and painting, and she had a desire to travel. So she just knew what she wanted to do. She wasn't number 22. She wanted to get her little self out there and get going. Okay? Gabby began dating Brian in March 2019 and moved in with him and his parents in Northport, Florida. Key notes, and I want to say this, and this is not to offend anyone. There was something that was said in the documentary. Go watch it. Don't date a man. Date a man that you are his type. Okay? Find out what his type is so you know. Because it's real important to make sure that you are what he likes so you don't have to jump through hoops to keep him happy. Okay? Let him go on over there where he want to be. One of his friends came on there and said he told her that he was in love with her with first sight and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Get on over there where you want to be. Don't make my life hard like he was doing this baby him. Okay? Gabby and Brian worked at Publix together, each in different departments. She did pharmacy tech and he did grocery. The couple quit at the onset due to COVID-19. If you look at the documentary, it says they had graduated high school. They went to the same high school, but they wasn't even friends. His little best friend was the other little girl with the dog cat. They wasn't friends. Gabby happened to be going on doing her thing, and they ran into each other. And she was, from what I got from her energy and the way her parents described her, she was a happy-go-lucky girl. So you know how girls are. She met a boy, and she probably was just flowers and everything all in her little mind. She just romanticizing every little thing and including him in her dreams. In late 2019, the couple embarked on a cross-country drive from New York to California. The couple's trip path was Las Vegas, Yosemite National Park, pictured here, Pismo Beach, and other points of interest. In March 2020, Gabby celebrated her 21st birthday. She celebrated in Nokomis, Florida. The couple got engaged in July of 2020. Okay? Important fact, in December of 2020, Gabby purchased a 2012 Ford Transit Connect van converted into a camper. Well, they converted it into a camper. The couple would use the van to travel on their next cross-country trip. Y'all, Gabby worked hard for this van. You should have seen in the documentary. She was working 50 hours a week, and she was so happy. She was laughing with her best friend. She had met her best friend, and they was cuckoos together. Her best friend was hurt, because that was her confidant. That's who really knew how Gabby was feeling, what Gabby was experiencing. Okay? That was the one who probably, when she was going through it, she'd go talk to her. And then, go back to him after she talks to her, and, her friend tell her, and then she go back and, try it again. Try again with them. She also worked as a nutritionist. Brian, in turn, took a job at an organic juice bar. Gabby documented her life on Instagram and YouTube. She loved art, yoga, and veggies. So, in video 2, we're going to get into the details. This is kind of like an introduction as to who Gabby is. So, we're not going to dwell on this, but we're just going to cover the key facts and some things that I wanted to discuss on how we can protect our babies more, or whatever we can do to make sure that our babies keep a line of communication with us. Although she was very open with her mama. She was very open with her mom and her dad. She had a great support. So that's why this is just, it's just horrendous. But let's not let her story be something that we brush over. Okay? Because it really is. Like, my daughter's 18, and I get anxiety at the thought of the guy that's going to come along and that's going to take everything that we have and destroy. I'm so scared of that. So